Welcome to the show, everybody. Running a little bit late tonight. I've got 3 minutes past 9 o'clock. We're live on our YouTube page. We're live on our Facebook page. It is Talkback with Thane and Sophia for a Thursday night. How's it going, Sophia? Okay?
Yeah, pretty good. A bit stressful. One of the children is afraid of a clicking noise in their bedroom. So I feel
Sorry,
like
Sophie.
a bad parent for not investigating more thoroughly. But
I
yeah.
know what you mean. And luckily that the kids actually just go to you, you know? They,
Well, no, that's
so
luckily for you, I think. But
yeah. Okay.
yeah. But I was in that room for an extended amount of time, and I know there's nothing in there, but the oil heater does make a sound, and I think they get a wee bit freaked out about, random sounds they can't really figure out.
Yeah. Well, I understand. That happens. Having kids, and being a parent, bringing up kids like you are.
Are you waffling because you're doing something else?
Yeah, I'm wondering if you can just have a little bit of a chat while I share this post to different groups
Yeah.
and whatnot and stuff, so that people can join in with all the chats and everything goes up on the screen properly. Sorry to mess you around, everybody. Here we go. Here he is. Let me put that link, everybody, out in the post so you can jump on and join us. Again, if you do make it on the you were supposed to talk here. Sorry about this. If you do make it on the air tonight, you go on the draw for some fantastic pies. Thanks to the guys from Lover Pie. The logo is hiding behind Benny Boy's comments there. But yeah, here it is. So both.
This is the last cup not in the dishwasher.
Oh shit.
Lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Every dish will be used all through the day. No one will be spared.
I love the attitude.
Being used. One of the kids came up to me the other day and was like, "Can I use this as a cup?" It's a freaking pencil holder. Like, no, you can't use it as a cup. Get out of here.
Move it. Cheapers.
Put that in the dishwasher.
Yeah. Not amazing.
Yeah, well, feel free to comment if you're there, people. The heartbeat of the Talkback with Thane and Sophia is the comment section. And when you join us, last night we had a revelation, didn't we? That the link was never available.
To anybody, because I failed to put it out there. So one of the things, you can only do this while you're going live. So that's why the show's is a little bit finicky straight off the bat. But
are you doing that now?
Yeah. Got a special guest coming into this.
Benny, what are you drinking?
Oh, Benny's drinking something. Here you go. Benny's really hot on the comments tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, well, I'm glad someone is. Come on, guys. I feel a bit alone.
Benny, how's my mic level?
Hi, Michelle.
Michelle, why don't you jump on the link as well and chime in? Jump on it. I'm putting it in the comments, everybody, if you want to jump on it. So there you go. I've done that. I've done my job now.
I hope my microphone is Ribena. I'm drinking kombucha. It's like my one vice.
Good, you love. Awesome.
That and coffee.
That's the link that you got to click it, and that is actually in the comment section. So we've got an interesting guest tonight, everybody. Our guest is Rebekah Campbell. She should be joining us real soon. She had a relationship. Something went wrong with the relationship. I think the guy died. And so then she was trying to seek a life partner. She wanted to get on with her life. So she went on a whole lot of dates. It is like 138 dates. She's written a book. Why not make money out of all that kind of stuff? And she's going to be joining us, and we're going to have a little bit of chat. Also, if you have got any questions for Rebekah Campbell, author, then fire them through on the messages there, and then we'll ask her, or just jump in on the conversation. Michelle, what does it do?
Oh, it lets you have your own screen like us and join us on video so we can chat.
Yeah, we've changed the background tonight, haven't we? We made kind of like a blackboard background.
Which, blackboards are gross, aren't they? They make your fingers that vibe.
Yeah. They absolutely do. Okay, so we're just hanging out pretty much, waiting for something to happen. What have I noticed today? There is a viral video that I haven't got my hands on yet of Susie Wiles at the beach. I think her partner is swimming and she's not wearing a mask. I think she's using recreational time instead of, supposed to be just exercising on the beach, using recreational time to
Who's Susie
beach.
Wild?
She's a lovely lady with the red hair.
Can you pull her up?
I'll go and search for her very shortly.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm not that fast and I can't be asked. But guess what? I think a special guest has arrived. Let's go. God, welcome to the
Hi.
show. How's it going?
Hello.
Rebekah Campbell. How are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you, Thane. Lovely to see you.
Yeah, lovely to see you. This is Sophia, everybody. Rebekah,
Yeah.
you guys meet.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Rebekah and I have some history. We used to work for the same media organisation back in the 1980s. We're both
Not
aged very well.
1980s, early 2000s, was it like?
When was
No,
it?
it was
Was
like
about
1999. It was 1999, actually.
1999.
Yeah.
I was at Radio Hauraki, and you were looking after a radio station called 96.1, eh?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. And what's 96.1 now? That's Flavour or something? I
Flavour?
don't know.
Is
Yeah.
it Flavour? Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, well,
I think they
I don't know
reengineered
if
it.
that's still going, but that's what it was turned into.
Yeah. Okay. So what have you been doing since you left for Australia after, kind of I got made redundant by a guy called Mike Regal. And then I just kind of got on with my life creating George. And then you started up some stuff overseas. Give us a bit of a brief rundown of how that all went and what you've been up to.
So I started, when I was, I think just before I met you, I organised this big concert to raise awareness of youth suicide in Wellington, and
Right.
Neil Finn played. So that was kind of my
Awesome.
original, how I kind of, I guess, got my first career break. And then Neil Finn's manager offered me a job in Sydney. So I went and worked in Auckland for a year, which is where we met. And then I came and I was finishing uni, still at Auckland. I finished Auckland Uni that year as well. And then I went to Sydney to work for Neil Finn's manager. A year later, I started my own management company. So I was probably 22 at that point. And I signed a band called Evermore, who were my first client.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Wow.
That's right.
And then I built a quite large independent music company in Australia. So we had Evermore, Matt Corby, Lisa Mitchell, bunch
Wow.
of Australian artists.
I know all of them and also have them on my Spotify.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Thank you, I should say, actually.
So, can I say, Rebekah, was it all champagne and bitches? You're just living this incredible lifestyle in Sydney, super yachts, hip hop stars, that type of stuff?
There was definitely parts of it that were fun. That was kind of my 20s. And then I got to age 30 and I had this music company. But then I was like, I can't do this for the rest of my life. I can't see myself going to gigs forever. And so I thought I should do something else. And so at that stage, I think that Social Network movie had just come out. And so I thought tech would be really interesting. And so it was really hard because I had to kind of shut down this music company. And I started it was originally an app for recommending concerts. And then it kind of did okay, but lost money. And I sold it to Future Music because it was never going to be profitable. And then I started another app for recommending cafes and raised some monies from investors to do that. And then a couple of years later, I added payments to it. And that ended up becoming pretty big. So I raised almost $20 million in capital. And it's now used by more than 1 million Australians to order and pay at cafes. It's largely owned by Westpac.
Awesome.
And so that was my kind of business career.
Okay.
And then I've just written a book. So this is my book that I've just put out. So.
And there you go, 138. So you had a massive big work life that was going off. How was your actual life? So let's get onto the life. You had met somebody at that time, or?
No, I hadn't. So I'd been single for 10 years. So I had a great love in New Zealand who was from a Wellington man, and we broke up right before I moved to Auckland, actually. And then it was just stupid. We were very well matched. And anyway, I moved to Sydney, and he was very sadly killed in a car accident. So I was filled with regret and grief. I felt like I kind of lost my chance, like you have one soulmate, and I missed it. And so I didn't date for a long time, and then I got focused on work, and then I just kind of felt like I would look stupid if I put myself on the internet, because I had this profile as a business person. And so I didn't date. And then I got to 34, and I woke up on Christmas morning. I was actually staying in Whangarei with my parents at their friend's house, and I woke up on this fold-out bed tagging along with my parents at Christmas, and I was like, shit, if I don't do something, I'm going to end up alone for the rest of my life and missing out on having a family, which I really wanted. So then I set myself this mission to go on one date every week for an entire year. So that was like 2012.
Wow.
And so I was like, if I just because in business, I know I can pull things off. I might not be the smartest person or the most strategic person, but I do stick at things. And so if I set myself this one date every week for a year, at least I know that I'll do it, and I've got a shot. And so that was kind of where the story started. Yeah.
Wow. And so did you go to the same place for these dates?
I did. Yeah. It was a controlled experiment.
Did they know the staff?
Yes. That's all in the book, actually. So I talk about in the book how I managed my pipeline of dates and how I kind of evolved my strategy as I went through. But I did find that there was this one place, it was two places actually, but one main place that was close to my apartment had nice lighting. You could meet for a drink, and there was a restaurant. So if it was going well, you could go, do you want to stay for dinner? As opposed to if it wasn't going well, you just go, oh, okay, nice drink, see you later. So it was a good spot. And I did have to, they did this thing where they it was a tapas place, and they have the same script that they do every night when you sit down, as they say, have you been here, have you dined with us before? And then they explain the menu and how they're designed to share and blah blah blah. And so this one waitress would keep looking at me going, have you dined with us before? And then they'll be like, I saw you last week. And then I had to go up to her and say, look, I'm doing this thing where I'm going on a date every week. I really love this place. Just do the whole script thing. Pretend you don't know me.
Stephen Gallagher says, any second dates?
Yeah. I mean, I dated 138 men, which is in the book, over 3 years. So there was some second dates. I mean, there was a lot.
I was going to say that. How do you line them up to be? Was it a one date every week or day?
Every week. I mean,
okay, I was going to say
some weeks I did more than one. But usually, my goal was 52 in the year. So if I was traveling or something, I would do makeup, makeup dates, so that I could stick to the goal. But I would. So I started, just on eHarmony, because I thought that was you can't see, your profile's not public. You only get seen by people that you're matched with. So I felt a bit more comfortable with that. And then in my business, I had built, I just learned what a sales funnel was. So, you get lots of customers at the top of the sales funnel, and then you want to start, build really good filters. So you invest your time in the best ones. And so I thought about dating in the same way. I was like, okay, I've got 52 shots. I need to invest my time in the best, most likely matches. And so I was like, for business, I needed to get, as many customers as possible. So I was like, okay, eHarmony is just one channel, so I'll add all the other channels. So I added RSVP, which is another Australian site, Tinder. I signed up for classes. I just did everything to get all these different potential dates. And then I would do screening calls on a Sunday night, which was a really good filter. I did a couple of dates at the beginning where it was I could have avoided this really awkward situation if we'd spoken on the phone.
Do you have a type though, Rebekah? Did you was the guys coming to this restaurant all looking the same? Oh, here he goes, tall, dark, and handsome.
What's the criteria?
Yeah.
Yes. So that's another thing that changes throughout the book and the journey. So I started with, my list was smart, tall, and fun. And then I worked out very quickly that tall is just a ridiculous I mean, I went out with this one guy and he told me that he only dates blondes and that he doesn't date women over 35. And I remember thinking that was just so superficial. And, how could you can't change your natural hair color and stuff. And so, and then I realized that tall was just exactly the same thing. Just, it's just completely superficial. And so,
I've got
fun
I've got another. Sorry, Rebekah. I'm just going to move on because I've got some questions here from the public. They're all tuning in. Talkback, everybody. Did you have drop the quality across the quantity, Rebekah, from Sam?
Drop the quality.
Because
no,
138.
no,
Did you kind of go? Look, sorry, go ahead.
Like I did think there was I changed my criteria. And I also worked out things that were really important when I wanted someone caring and nice. I didn't work that out until I found someone who wasn't caring and nice. And I did drop things that were superficial, like height. And I mean, there's probably other things that were just not. You can't have this. I think at the beginning I had this idea of this perfect person that when I found them, they would make everything, amazing, and they would just make I'd find my soulmate. And I just don't think it's like that, it's a matter of I found this really nice guy at the end and he's a good person, but there's still arguments and there's still, we're not 100% matched like it's from God or something, but he's a good person. And after I'd done 137 other dates, I had good market data, I knew.
I was going to say, do you feel like you have definitely looked and now you're like, okay, so I know what could have happened. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm happy with it. I'll settle with that.
Or you're just tired and it kind of battered you down and go, oh, fuck it, I'm taking that guy.
Or just too much money on dinners.
No, I found a really good one. Good one. And there was a massive amount of personal growth. I wasn't in the right headspace early on, and the growth story is kind of part of the book, becoming the right person who can have a successful long-term relationship as much as it is finding the right person. And it all came together in the end.
Did anybody get to any bases or anything? Did you kind of get serious with anyone along the way and kind of went, oh, number 80, he's awesome.
You have to read the book, Thane.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. You're selling a book, of course. No worries.
There's some disasters in there, but, they're all mistakes that I think hopefully are useful to others.
Right. Josh, I think that question is answered in the book. So you're going to go buy that book. No worries. So the book you're looking out for is, what have we got here? Did you keep dating after you found the right one, or was he the last date?
No, I knew I knew when we met. After about, I say 20 minutes, I reckon probably 10 to 20 minutes, I knew that this was the one and that I was going to make it work.
Isn't it nice though? You've got on an anniversary type thing, you've got a really cool story. It's nice, isn't it?
What was his reaction when you told him what you were doing?
Oh, I didn't tell him for at least another year. It was just a year or so until I told him that you were my 138th date. I think we were at a dinner party or something. Actually, I was writing this book about business. That's this is how this all started, and I was finding it really boring and a bit of a slog to write this business book. And then I was at a dinner party with Rod probably a year after we met, and someone at the dinner party said, "How did you guys meet?" And then I was like, well, Rod was my 138th date. And then everybody leaned in and was like, tell me about that. And so I started recounting this whole story, of which I remember Rod being kind of like, whoa.
Little blindsided.
But
was Rod insecure about the number?
No, I don't think. I mean, we were so committed and done and happy.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And we were expecting a baby by then as well. So
right.
Oh, how fantastic! How many kids have you guys got?
We've got 2 little ones now.
Oh, congratulations! Can you hold the book up a little as well? Can we get a little screenshot of that book? Wow! Can you turn it on your side? It's a lot of pages to write.
Yes, it is.
How did you find the writing process?
I loved
and
writing
selling.
Honestly,
is that something you've done before?
Selling or I've written
both.
columns
being
before.
Published.
I mean, I've written so I had a column in the New York Times and in the Australian Financial Review. So I've written and published like business stuff before.
Mm.
And the business stuff that I write is quite personal, but nowhere near as personal as this stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found the business. I had a publishing working. I was working with a publisher on a business book, and like I said, it was just a drag. And I was like, the world does not need any more business books.
Mhm.
And then, but when I started writing this book, I really loved it. Like, it's written like a novel. So if anyone's read like Eleanor Oliphant or The Rosie Project, like that's the style. It's just that it's all true. So it was really fun to write.
And did it just pour out of you? Did you get it done in very good time, or was it a bit of a slog?
No, I mean, I'm just a slow writer because I like to like write perfect sentences and stuff. So it probably took me about 18 months, I think.
Okay.
Pretty much full time to get it to write
Wow.
it. And yeah, it got published quite quickly. Actually, when I landed in New Zealand, so we moved back from Sydney to New Zealand last September or August, end of August, and with our 2 young children. And then I just thought I'd write an article about the experience of managed isolation and going through the New Zealand border at that time, because there was all this stuff in the media about what a mess it was. And I thought it was really organized, but it was like this kind of story about what it's like going through the border with 2 kids. And Stuff published it, and then it was this huge viral article. And so that a publisher reached out to me after that, and so I sent her that. It was Jenny, the woman who runs Allen & Unwin here, and so I sent her what I'd been writing, and then she was like,
"Oh wow!" So this is really recent. Sorry, I like to turn up relatively fresh to our show, and I just like to come in inquisitive. So I haven't looked into when was it published? When has it been released?
Yeah, just last month of July, in the beginning of July. Oh, sorry, middle of July. So yeah, it's like
amazing. So what? Who published it? Sorry,
Allen & Unwin.
Oh wow, that's huge. They do a lot. That's so impressive.
Thanks.
Yeah, I've got impressive friends, man. You know, what can I say? Hey, so I've got the link, everybody. You can buy it at Paper Plus. The link is actually in the comments. So anyone at any time could jump on that link and go and check it out. And have you got your, every time you get a sale, is it connected to an app on your phone that goes ding?
So annoying. It's so annoying for someone like me, you know, because I just like want to know whatever I do, what's had impact and measure everything. But I don't get sale. I have no idea. I know that it's now in its second. It's been reprinted twice.
Oh, so that's a good sign, isn't it?
I guess it's selling well. It seems like
what happens in the payment scenario? Do they give you I mean, obviously you had already started writing it before you wrote that column, and then she picked it up. Do they usually give you sort of an upfront lump sum, and then you sort of squirrel away and come back to them with the goods, or how does that work?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't planning on giving it to a publisher until I'd finished it and was really happy with it. But because she contacted me, I sent it to her to get some feedback, and then she loved it. So I was like, we did it. It seemed like a really good fit because she kind of really got what I was doing with the book. But yes, I got an advance, and then that's against future royalties.
God, that's good.
That's fantastic.
Everyone's going to start writing books now, aren't they?
Well,
I mean, considering it will take you, it took me a year and a half to write, so it's not like, what you would earn if you were kind of getting
sure.
job, really, but it's still
Yeah. Robin Nemo says, will there be a follow-up book?
Yes, there is another. I'm writing another book now, but it's something totally different. So it's another true story based on like a novel based on a true story, but it's not my story this time. So it's still very early, so I can't really talk about what it is. But yes, there will be. That's what my plan is, to do a bunch more books.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this the new career, do you think?
Yeah, this is like a phase. I think I'd like to do like maybe 4 or 5 books, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. At the moment, I loved writing the book. It was just such a beautiful, it was such a joyful process I just felt, I don't know. I've run businesses for so long where I've kind of got up in the morning and had gone into an office and had lots of meetings, and, there's always, what it's like running businesses. Like, there's always issues and politics and I don't know. I just didn't think, I'm super hustler, but I'm not necessarily great at managing people or really enjoy managing like large projects. And, you know, so I love like being creative all day and writing a book and coming home and picking my kids up from school. And so it's a great life.
How's your lockdown been in Wellington? You in Wellington still?
Yes, we're in Wellington.
Yeah. Lockdown been okay for you now you're out?
Well, I think Wellington is still very locked. It's not locked down, but
right.
I mean, nobody's going into the city. So I spoke to someone in the city today and he was like, nobody's here. It's completely dead. So I think most businesses have kept everybody at home. The kids are back at school and daycare. So that's been a big thing for us. But me and Rod are both still from home.
What's Rod look like? I want to see this guy. Is he near the camera? Is he just behind you?
No, he's in
bed.
He's in bed.
Have you got a big picture of him? Is there a wedding photo behind you? Can't quite see. You got some books on the shelf.
I can't see.
You know, anything you pull up now? Okay, fair enough. I should have asked you. Well, no, you know, because I'll stalk you on Facebook and Insta and stuff, but you kind of wonder when, you know, you've written a book about 138 dates, then you found the man of your dreams type thing, you know, and you're making it work. You got 2 beautiful children. You settled back here in New Zealand. You're half hustler. Now you're a book writer, Murder She Wrote type thing. I just want to see what the guy looks like. Anyways,
is he going to be wheeled out for the press tour?
He has been, actually. He's been doing some press.
Is he comfortable with it?
He is, kind of. I mean, it's funny because we've got there was this big article in the paper the other day. It was like in the Good Weekend. I don't know if you guys must get that in Auckland as well, where they had the couples page, and it's they interviewed both of us, and then he turned up. He's got quite a big job in education in New Zealand, and he turned up at the Ministry of Education for a big meeting, and they're all like, Mr. 138 days.
I love that. We go, here we go.
Yeah, and he's like, so cool. Got a PhD and his whole career, and now he's known as the 138 date.
Oh, that's sweet though.
But he turns up to my launches and he's done the speeches and he's lovely. Yes.
God, he's a dream, isn't he?
He is.
That sounds bloody good. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Rebekah, for talking to us. You've been a great sport, and I'd ask you to give away a book, but you know, times are tight. Don't have to. But it's an Audible. Someone, Benny Boy, who ends up being our producer here. There's a Stuff article written on there. You can go down there and click on that and check out.
There's a picture of Rod there in that Stuff article, actually.
Is there?
Yeah.
Benny, jump on the live stream and show us that article.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll check it out once you leave, so we can talk behind your back, so we can, you know, be ourselves, feel comfortable. It's always awkward breaking shit down when you're there, you know. We're talking about you. Hey, so you can go now. Thank you very much, Rudy. Appreciate your time. Rebekah Campbell, the author of 138 Days. Well done.
Nice to meet you, Rebekah.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well.
Okay. See ya. Yeah. Bye. Wasn't she absolutely lovely?
Just lovely. What a nice story.
Yeah, I think it really was. It was really nice to meet her, and the listeners are saying some nice things as well. Nice to me. Fantastic. Now, what does this mean, Sarah Gilmore? So inspiring, there's hope for me. Jump on the stream, Sarah. In the comments there's a link, and you can jump on. It's open line talkback now, everybody. Anybody can jump on in and make it on, and we'll have a little bit of a chat to you. We did it last night, and it was impressive. I was absolutely impressed. Yeah. That people are out there.
Sarah, are you looking for a man? Are you going to do the 138 dates? That's quite a lot of time invested in those dates. 3 years.
Yeah.
That's very committed to getting to a goal. I'm impressed.
She would have buffed one of them, let's be honest.
Who cares? What does that even have to do with it?
Oh, I'm just saying, you know, she was very coy about saying it, but, you know, I think...
Because she's married to 138. Really nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why would you throw that in their face?
Anyways, happy to do anyone who goes on screen, of course, with your comments, takes away or gets in the draw for some lover pies. This has been incredibly popular for us, and quite literally has saved our show. Nothing brings on or keeps people than pies. And just ask Steve there. Got any pies?
Hey, Steve, we've got a new profile picture. Did you take that one? That looks nice.
Steve's looking good. Okay, so I think we've got a caller on there. I'm just going to call up my little
Hi,
thing.
you're,
That's all right.
There he is.
Please welcome Nick. How are you, Benny?
Yeah, good. Let me just plug my.
Oh, shit. Is that you or is that me? I think it's you.
1, 2, 3.
Are you inside a cockpit?
I am.
You know,
Check. Yeah, sorry about that.
no worries, Benny. The thing is that there's not a lot of people. I know Benny, and he's a great guy. But Benny, why don't you explain where actually you were sitting? And you're actually in a vehicle right now, aren't you?
I'm actually. I'm actually in an undisclosed location right now. This is inside inside a motorhome. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just leave it at that. You're a bit coy, so I
just
won't
leave it
push
at
you on
that.
that. Yeah. Stacey Hart says any vegetarian pies. She's all meat, Stacey. Sorry about this.
I said the same thing when we had some the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a little
Any
vegetarian
plant-based
pie or a
pies?
samosa. What?
Plant-based pies. Plant-based.
Maybe. Spinach and
Yeah.
feta.
Yeah, well, the thing is that I actually got given a pie the other day, and it looked like a real pie, but it was actually a counterfeit pie. It was plant-based, and it had vegan cheese in it. So not even the cheese was fake.
Was it the mince and cheese one?
It was.
I
was
got that pie
horrifying.
too. And I had half and gave half to my eldest child who wants to be vegetarian but refuses to eat any tofu. And it was delicious though.
I have to add a lot of sauce.
You didn't try it, Thane.
I have to add a lot of sauce. I've tried them before. I have to add a lot of tomato sauce when it's vegetarian. I'm more of a pies are reserved for meat. And you know what? I'm an early adopter of all kinds of pies. I was pushed the boat out when it came to butter chicken. Butter chicken and a pie? Yes, sir. I went there. Chicken and camembert with that little sauce and stuff. I turned up. I was totally all about it. Now, back to our messages. Remember, if you go on screen, you're in the draw for the lover pies tonight. Michelle, any potato pies?
We
No potato top
discussed
pie.
this last night, didn't we?
We like a
The
potato top
top.
around here. But no, and I've got an update from Sarah Gilmore. Look, lovelies, I'm so single, ready to mingle, but lockdown is not good for my dating life. It wouldn't be, would it?
No, but we could do 138 dates via the show.
Exactly.
Which
and
brings
then
me
you
to
don't have to make an excuse to leave. There's no awkward moments.
Yeah.
You can
I agree.
rendezvous later.
I think what Sarah needs to do is think of this as more of a marketing opportunity. So you're actually marketing yourself. You're the product. You've got to put your image front and center. You've got to get yourself out there into clientele, prospective businesses. You've got to open yourself up to international markets abroad, domestic and foreign markets. You've got to think of yourself as a commodity, and you've also got to just get yourself out there and sort of play the field. As they say, get out there, spread your legs, and just get involved in the community, the kaupapa.
What do you feel about that, Sarah? What do you reckon?
Sarah, we suggest you be the pie, Sarah. Now's your time. You are the pie, the Sarah pie.
Aside from the creepy stuff that was just mentioned.
Yes. Hey, but Benny, are you single? What's your deal?
Yeah, I'm a single man. I'm a single man. I'm single. I'm ready to mingle. I'm happy to date. If there's any people out there that want to date, I'm willing to date people.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. You've just done exactly what you've said. You're marketing yourself. You're letting people know how it is. You're available.
Yeah, I'm a 6-foot man, 200 pounds, single, independent, debt free. I've paid off my student loan. I own my own place. I'm freehold.
I feel like we're sitting in it.
Yeah. I mean, look behind you. It's palatial. It's spacious, and it's laid out, and it's I'm my own landlord. So,
and you've got your own piano. So what more could you want?
I've got my grand piano. I've got my baby grand. No kids.
Well, it looks like Sarah here. She says, I'm all good for a good pie. I have an excellent marketing plan. Fuck COVID, it's getting in my way. Looks like there's a child there on the profile picture. But Benny, can you
Does
see the
that
profile
matter?
picture? Yeah.
Yep, that I'd imagine that would be Sarah Gilmore's child from a prior relationship. But I think what we're going to do is, Sarah, we're going to use this moment during the lockdown to get your mind right. Okay, you're going to do some psychological maintenance on yourself. You're going to get your melon good. You're going to get thinking in the right way. And then when you get back out, when the market reopens, we're going to get you right there out onto the market. We're going to have an open home, and we're going to have some people go for, a little
Benny,
bit of walk up and down the hallway. And
if
This is
anybody
getting
is
worse.
single, can I just say, if anybody is single, this is going to be a little love line all the way till about 10. Why don't you pop on through? We can check out your profile picture and judge you. And why not? And Sarah, do you mind us going through your Facebook profile publicly?
Of course she minds. You can't do that.
If you feel like you don't want us to, just let us know.
Profile is public.
Happy to back off. And the second thing is, Benny, if you were to suggest a first date location anywhere in Auckland or New Zealand for Sarah, if you were going to woo her, what would you suggest?
Definitely Nando's. I know they used to have a great Nando's out there on Dominion Road next to the TAB across from the podiatry place. But I'm thinking, if Portuguese chicken's not your thing, maybe Turkish kebabs. I know there's a great place out in Remuera.
Right.
Or, of course, Denny's. That's open late. So what about Denny's Manuko? That's good. If you want extra cheese sauce, just say, bring me a monkey bowl of cheese sauce. They'll put it right there on the table. Don't go to the Henderson one. The morning staff is real rich.
Hey guys, just to interrupt everybody, breaking news: Sarah has given me permission.
Show us.
This is Sarah.
Show me her comment that gives you permission, please.
Oh,
she's
want
a
to
good
see?
person. She's a cat person, so that's a real heart warmer.
Thank you.
Straight off
Good.
Yeah. And Benny, why don't you walk us through the profile? Let's just go. Works at New Zealand Ministry of Health. Works in New Zealand.
So she's professional. There. She's well travelled. She's a single woman. She's available. She's got that femininity about her, and she loves the felines, and that's a real sort of heart nurturing, a real sort of.
Oh, the kid's older there. The kid's older. Yeah.
They're growing every year. They grow up before our eyes. Before you know it, they've flown the coop. But, look, she's got an empty nest. She's ready to bring.
Oh, that looks nice.
Look at that.
Yeah.
She's dreaming about paradise. She wants to spend time with you there. She wants to make it up to you. She wants to make it. She's got dreams that she wants to fulfill. That could be you. That could be your opportunity. Get the coconut oil, rub it into her beautiful skin.
One of the happiest moments in life is when you find the courage to let go of what you cannot change. Fantastic.
That's true, though.
Yeah,
that's my working kaupapa when I'm out there doing the mahi, out there right across the motu. I'm always dreaming of, trying to spend time with that special person. Maybe
Or Benny, is she the crazy cat lady? Because there seems to be a lot of cats here. I'm keeping on scrolling here.
It's the same cat.
Okay, all right, same cat.
Yeah, the trick is with cats is that as long as it's your cat, it's fine. As soon as you start collecting the neighborhood cats, then it becomes a problem.
That cat is talking to us. That's his comment.
Meow, take my mum.
What does it say? No, look. Scroll down.
Denny's good.
What does it say? His name is Donald Lewis. No, go up the other way. The other way.
Yes.
Stop. Hi, guys. Mr. Rat loves playing in my mouth. Okay, make sure to keep all those bits nice and toasty. Have a safe week. Love, Donald Lewis.
Very nice. Very nice.
I love a cat with a human name. Love it.
Cat's called Donald. Fantastic.
That's a great name.
One cat's not a cat lady.
Yeah, I wonder if there's any takers for Sarah I wonder if Stephen is
Where is it? I think
single.
this is incredibly confusing.
Yeah, he's down there.
I can't even.
It's Beanie, do you think?
Well, I actually checked her out. I
Is it
actually
you?
checked her out. I thought, hey, I'm going to go there. I'm going to have a look. I'll check her out. Not my type, but good luck. I wish you all the best, and I think you got it. You got what it
Okay.
takes.
All right.
Okay.
And you know what I admire about that, Benny, is honesty. You know, you're honest. You're not leading anybody on, and you're straight up and down. Now
Yeah, I'm
we
not
have
out
got
to break any hearts, man. You
Mm.
know, I wanna scoop her up and put her back down safely.
Well, we got to take her.
Yeah.
Good
Stephen,
man.
he's seen the profile. He's met the two
Yes.
cats virtually.
There's one cat.
Yeah. It's one cat. Okay. And also it's got a nice ring, hasn't it? Stephen and Sarah. Come over for
Yes.
dinner at Stephen and Sarah's. You know?
Donald
And
will
Mr.
be there.
McGuinness. Yeah, Donald will be there. And I like that name, McGuinness. Mr. McGuinness.
Mm.
He's a
That's a
great
sexy
guy.
name. He's a sexy guy. He's got the whites. He's a white face, white hair. I think it could be
He's a white
match.
face.
He's got
He's
sort
a
of like
classic
dark
white face.
color tones, you know.
He's a classic white face. And guess
He's
what?
white.
He's like your generic
His hair
white
is
guy. I
also
love it.
white. Oh,
Yep.
Steve. So Steve did have a cat once called Max that used to be my cat.
Hey, the thing is, I mean, if Captain Cook was alive right now, he'd probably look like Steve. Whiteface,
What?
the ultimate
Absolutely.
whiteface.
And I heard a Captain Cook brought a cat with him as well on the Endeavour.
There you go. Sarah's saying thanks, but no thanks. Next. Oh, well, thanks.
Who,
Thanks.
me or Steve? That's why. No, that's not a date. That's a swipe. You just had a swipe, not a date.
Hi, Zared. Thank you.
Zed! That's a great
but
name.
she's allowed to say that because you just did. Why can't she?
Well, no, my thing is Sarah saying no to Benny Boy? Well, no, she must do because Ben's already cleared out stuff. He's saying no to Steve. Okay, so that's now.
Oh, that's
Huge now.
We didn't want to
Well,
see this.
Steve, we're going to put you on the list, and we're going to find you someone.
Yeah.
As well, you know.
Love connection.
Why don't we go through Steve's profile and see if there's anyone out there for him?
Steve, Steve, can you give us the go ahead
Yes.
to go through your profile, please? And we'll turn this upside down. We'll see if Whiteface has got what it takes.
Go through my profile for all I care and look at my profile pic, mate. It's a brand new profile pic taken on location by a professional photographer for my mum.
Wow, that's shit.
For your mum.
Yeah.
Why does your mum want a new photo of you?
What do you think? Because she loves
Because
her
you're
son.
growing all the time. Because you're growing all the
I'm growing
time.
in front of her eyes, you know.
Are you ready for this?
I love her at home.
There he is. Wow.
And she said, I said, there you go, Mum. I put the slimming
Which
body
one's your
filter
mum?
on it.
You commented?
Somewhere there. She may have liked it.
Yes, nice.
She
Does
may
she
have liked it.
handsome AF?
But yeah, funny story about that photo. I actually used the slimming body filter on it, and it worked really well. It brought the puffer down from like a XXL to an M or an L.
Nice.
I love that.
It just sort of brought the concave lines into more sort of like parallels, you know.
It looks like you're in some sort of farming community, but also maybe Queenstown. It's quite a nice shot, actually.
Yeah, I sort of was trying to crack myself up at the time to try and get that genuine smile.
I love it.
So I sort of tried to give some energy to my mum from that photo there, because she said, look, I've got all these photos of the niece, and but she didn't have a lovely one of me. I don't sit on Santa's knee anymore, and that's what we put together for her. And
over the course of your entire life, she was not able to get a lovely photo of you and had to request
one.
Not recently. Yeah. So that looks like I went on about a week fast. That photo, I really managed to tweak the filters and get it just right. And yeah.
Right.
But as for Steve,
Steve. We personally know Steve. So this feels a little bit weird to me to go through his thing. Are you sure you got permission?
No, yeah, Steve says, do you want to see the consent?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, Steve says, oh shit, he says no.
okay.
Just kidding. He says sure. He says sure. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
All right,
legend.
let's scroll,
Yeah,
guys.
legend.
It's not
So
a
that's-
yes. It's a no when it comes to consent, guys.
Yeah. That's Steve having a few Heinekens. It looks like he's out with the old man. Bloody good.
So he's a great social guy, great family man.
Yeah. And you know what? To be honest, he's looking good there. Glasses on.
He is.
And he's not let his hair go. You know, some people let their hair go. It looks well maintained, actually.
Yep, he's got good hygiene, good grooming, and he's got good style. And he actually looks really nice. He's got the button-up shirt there. It looks like it's been pressed, and he looks like he's well put together.
Yeah.
He's taken the
Gee.
time.
He has taken the time.
He's
Let's
great
go
at
to his
photography.
photos. Oh, yeah.
He's
Oh,
hanging
that's
out
a
with
great
ladies.
shot. He's doing the classic chin lean, which is a personal favorite pose of mine.
Yeah. He's leaning forward there. Yeah, that's a goodie.
He's
Yeah,
putting
He's
up
surrounded by beautiful
whatever's
women, and
happening.
that says a lot about a man.
Yeah. He likes
They're
the beach.
flocking.
Yeah, he's got the family there. That's good. I'll get out
Oh,
of
yeah,
that.
actually, I'd recommend against doing that. That can potentially disallocate the shoulders of a poor child if you hold them like that. Don't swing them around.
Yeah, never shake a baby ever. So there you go. That's
But it's
Steve.
just an observation. But yeah, I think he's a good guy. I think we could get him laid. I think it could happen. Maybe we could get him. I reckon we could get him there in around 40 dates.
I think we're
And he could
looking for
wind up.
true love here, aren't we? Isn't this a love connection?
Yeah,
The
but you've
love
got to sort
connection.
of test the water as it goes. You don't want to rush love. You want it to be a natural thing. And you've also got to be open to what comes along the way. And if we can get the guy laid.
Bonus. Right? Yeah, there you go. It's got that's going on. Okay, so I guess we throw it back to the audience now. What are you rating Steve? What do you think of Steve? What's your body saying? What's your mind saying? What's your thinking around this? Please comment. Every comment that you put through to the show tonight puts you in the draw for some lover pies. We're talking 12 assorted pies, and they're going to be delivered to your house via courier. Contactless, just left there. And as soon as you open up, you're going to get a whiff of that fantastic pie filling, and just take the time to put them on 140 for 20 minutes, and you will not be disappointed. They're absolutely amazing. So get going with the comments, please. Michelle Hall says nine is cheeky wheels.
Cheeky wheels.
Oh. Thank you, cheeky wheels.
That's cute.
Well,
Does anyone got a
I
nickname?
reckon that's great. I think if you're watching the show live, of course, put your contact information in there. But if you're actually watching the replay of the show, do get in touch. The people that we're mentioning may still be on the market, so there might be a chance for you yet.
This is fair. That's fair, Steve.
Yeah.
It was a brutal
It's been a real
heartbreak.
roller coaster ride for Steve tonight, hasn't he? He's
The
just
last
sitting back
20
at
minutes.
home there. His life's been examined. He's been let go by some cat lady, and suddenly he's sitting there with a cup of coffee or a hot Milo. That's okay, matey. What else have we got here? Michelle says,
Zero
I have
pressure.
a power chair. So, yes, Michelle is in a wheelchair.
Yes,
Cheeky
Michelle.
wheels. Are you power chairing all the way over to Steve's? What's the deal? Are you interested? Have we got to take her?
Yeah, we got to take her. Oh, Steve, I have broken your heart. Sarah, that's correct. You have broken Steve's heart. And
We
by
need to
his
talk
own
to
admission.
Sarah about the border. Sarah. We never had our chat. Jump on.
Yeah, come through.
Yeah.
It'd be superb.
I'm in my PJs. Benny's in
I got this from
something
Kmart.
with a small curtain. Thane's.
Yeah, I've got a curtain.
I don't know what's behind that. What's going on in there?
What are you saying? Oh, right. So he's got a curtain over there. That probably.
And you've got sectional blinds.
Yeah. Who's running vertical blinds these days? Oh my God, They're very home office, aren't they?
They're great when the wind comes through. They sort of go everywhere.
Yeah, I'm in bed. No make on, not looking glam. Oh, okay, no makeup on. She's not going to do that.
Okay,
Fair
no
enough.
dramas
Hey,
whatsoever.
me either. I've got a ring light so that I can not look as terrifying. It's actually saved my life. The first show we did, it was quite revealing. I felt very
Really?
exposed and vulnerable.
Oh God,
Very.
yeah. Well, I've got a ring light too. You might be able to see it in the glasses. I bought it from Avondale Market.
What? Is that still on? What was it, 20 years ago that you were
Yeah,
there?
well, no, this was sort of, I don't know, a year ago or something.
Are
That's
they
still
still on?
operating Avondale Market,
Yeah.
West Auckland,
Hang it
produce,
up.
yeah,
Take your
bric-a-brac.
wheelie bag. That's
Yeah.
where it's at.
Yes, that is the home
Yeah,
of the wheelie bag.
it is.
Yep,
You got to get in really early.
Or
Like
Avondale,
absolutely.
early.
also the home of the Peninsula. Remember the Peninsula? Oh boy, that was the height of society at one stage. The Avondale Jockey Club, definitely another. What else we got here? Steve says blinds. I can hook you up. Probably at you,
Yeah.
Benny. If you
Man.
never need blinds, he is your man.
Oh, very
So he
nice.
can turn that curtain into a
Yeah.
blind.
David
Yeah.
Burns has got an octopus
What is that
emoji.
supposed to mean, David?
David's joining us on the show tomorrow, everybody, and we're going to talk about the early days of George FM. So that'll be bloody good.
Mate,
Yeah.
mate,
What's the
that's going to be
octopus
very
reference?
nostalgic.
Yep.
No.
Definitely not a good place to meet the man at the border. No.
No.
Way.
But you'd
Good.
see incoming talent first, though, wouldn't you? You know, you're the first eyes that get to assess. Okay. Maybe you see the details. You see where this, just
I wonder,
check back
Sarah,
in on
because
him in 2 weeks.
yeah, have you ever met a man at the border and went, "He's a bit of me"? Please let us know. Just comment, and if you want to join the conversation, you can jump on with a camera and just click the link that I put in the comments as well, and you can be here with us talking shit. Michelle yep,
can travel 20 kilometers on a fully charged battery. That is incredibly impressive. How fast does that go, Michelle?
You know,
That's excellent.
the thing about people in wheelchairs, I find them very intimidating to
Why?
be around. And it's always a
Absolutely.
little bit unsettling. It's the fact that they're at waist height, you know?
Yeah, they can actually take you out. I've seen people getting taken out by them. Sometimes they can get out of control. They can actually get quite fast.
Yeah.
And,
Have you ever met a drunk person in a wheelchair, especially a powered one, on a dance floor after hitting the karaoke? Trouble.
Yeah, I've I've actually heard of people going off their meds and just going berserko on them, and they're kind of like a mini tank. They'll
Wow.
actually hit you and actually won't stop. They'll ride right up on you. So
Leads up
they
and
can
over.
actually render
Pretty
you.
fast for some people.
And isn't this
Michelle,
good
you're
though?
cute. I like you. You're sassy.
Isn't this good though? Because right now I don't have to imagine you guys in a wheelchair, because right now we all look like we are on wheelchairs. Isn't that weird? Especially Penny.
No.
We're all
Stop.
sitting down, aren't we?
Stop it. Go backwards.
Read the room, Thane. Read the room.
You just say, you know.
Stop saying.
What about David
Aw.
Burns?
It is cute. How are you, David? What's happening? Come on the show. Join
Click
us.
the link,
won't
David,
you?
and come and just chat. Come say hi, mate. Trust me, at my height, it's not pretty sight seeing things I shouldn't have.
She's the gift that keeps on giving. Michelle, get on the link. Click that link, girlfriend. This is
Get on
hilarious.
the link. We'd love to. We'd love
Michelle's-
to give you some company.
Michelle's reading the room as well. She knows
Yeah.
she's at penis height. She knows that she's seen a couple of things. You know what I mean? When you're constantly at penis height,
Absolutely.
how are you not slipping off that chair sometimes? Here we go. David Burns has got the old happy eyes emoji. Fantastic, David. Thank you.
Superb. And that image, I'm just sort of looking at. Maybe we should go into David.
What's happened? Michelle. Okay, hold on. Let's fix this link for Michelle. She tried to jump on the link and it hasn't worked. So is this what happened last night? So you've got to click on the link
I'll
and it's
copy it
going
in
to take
for
you
you
like
guys.
out of Facebook and into Safari or whatever the equivalent is. Chrome.
So I'm putting the link in now,
Or
guys.
Internet Explorer.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's a thing, but
Oh,
It was.
guys, we've got some great messages
Like
here. Here we go
Napster.
from Josh. Read it out, please.
Oh, yum. What?
Read it
Oh,
out.
superb.
our local baker has been doing pie delivery during level 4 Absolute Legends. Where are you, Josh? What's the local? Where's it at? Do they do
That
a
sounds
vegetarian
freaking
spinach and feta? I'm not sure why it came to that, but
Thane actually told a great story last night about K Road Bakery. So maybe go back and watch that. That was brilliant.
indulge yourself.
Yeah. I've got another message here, and this is concerning our friend David. Oh, sorry, that's our link, everybody, so you can jump on that. We've got Sarah Gilmore saying,
Yes.
is David single?
Yes, he is.
Now, we could go and have a look at David's profile if he says yes, but it could be locked. He may say no, and we'll respect his wishes. But this is what David looks like. He's a svelte, older gentleman. He's like one of those, Planet of the Apes, the older ones where they've got the white whiskers around their chin. He's bald.
Yep.
And obviously he's gone for the trending Instagram-able, what was that art show that we went to?
It was a beautiful installation that was built for Instagramming. It was the what was it actually? Hey, Thane, did you sort the pies out for Adam?
Adam, I haven't. They do one order on the Friday, and then bingo. All
So
right,
it
ladies
was a
and
Vincent
gentlemen.
Van Gogh. It was a
yeah.
Vincent Van Gogh.
Hello, caller. We've got Michelle joining us.
Baby.
Hello,
Hi,
Michelle.
An Elvis Presley fan, by the
The
looks of things.
Elvis is
Oh, boy.
awesome.
Hello, she'll be right up David Burns' alley.
Baby.
So if you're able to situate yourself in front of the camera,
The Elvis.
I'm going to mute
She's
her
just
mic.
messaged us privately and said, I'm too fucking short. You can't see me.
Oh, my
okay.
God.
So what you're going to need to do is pull the camera down.
Yeah. Jody says it's the Van Gogh exhibition.
Yes, thank you,
very much,
Jody.
Yeah, keep
Sarah,
pulling, girl.
who wanted
Keep
to,
pulling.
And
Sarah,
we went
what a
to
reveal
the
here.
exhibition.
Another
There you
3-4
go,
inches.
there you
It's just a little bit more there, Michelle.
you,
Come on,
Just
darling.
reach it. Yeah, keep
Sarah,
pulling,
who
girl.
wanted
And
Two hands.
we went
What a
to
reveal
the
here. That's what Deli does.
This is quite good
What
content.
a sweetheart she is.
So what you're going to need to do is you close your Facebook tab as well, because I think we're getting a reverb.
We are getting a
Turn the mic
reverb.
off. Here we
There
go.
she is.
Look, here we are.
Hi,
Now that
Michelle.
is a shot. Nice to see you. We're getting a reverb.
We are getting a reverb.
Hello.
Here we
That's
go.
right.
Hi.
All you need to do
I'm
is
holding
close
the
your
monitor at the
Facebook
same
tab.
time.
That is a shot.
Oh my gosh.
Nice to
You've got a
see ya.
delay on there, Michelle. I'm not sure what's going on there.
The Facebook tab will still be opened, so we'll be getting a loop occurring from
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Forward.
You've got a delay
So
on
on
there.
the tab
Michelle.
that's got the little F on it, if you can
Yeah.
close that tab and keep this one open, okay, and then you can sort of wrench the screen back down again.
Luke Dello saying, hello, darling. I think he's interested. He's liking what he's seeing right
Yep.
now.
I
We
think we
found
need
a
to
new
bring
wee
Luke back
feature.
through again.
He's
Let's
just sent
bring
to
Luke
shambles.
back
He's
in.
out.
Hey, Luke, be supportive. Come on now. You are our main sponsor
Okay, let's
as of
unmute
next week.
Michelle. Let's unmute Michelle. I think she's
Found
good.
a new
Bring
wee
Luke back
feature.
through again.
You
Let's
sorted
bring
it out,
Luke back
Michelle?
in. Slight
Hey,
echo.
Luke, be supportive. Come on now. You are our main
Okay,
sponsor
let's
as of
unmute
next week.
Michelle.
Yeah, she's still in the past,
That's all right.
guys.
Take your time.
She's still in the
Take your
past.
time,
There's no
Michelle.
pressure. It's
You're
okay.
doing good. What we need you to do is concentrate. I know this is all exciting. I'm excited. Close the Facebook tab. Okay, keep
A lot of
this one
single
open.
people,
Keep the
but it's
StreamYard
good.
one
I like
open.
it.
But let's go about closing the Facebook one, or mute that one. Mute the Facebook one, because what's happening is you're hearing that, and then and you're also hearing this. Okay, so give us a bit of a hand or a head sort of, or like a nod.
Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, hang on. Here we go. Just
Okay, we've got
communicating.
all night. We're
We're
I
going to
have.
get...
No, it's a no. Okay. Close the Facebook tab, but keep this one open.
Right, let's check now.
Yeah.
We're good. We've
We're
got
gonna
it.
get- No.
No, it's a no. Okay. Close the Facebook tab, but keep. We're almost there.
Right, let's check.
I think that's a thumbs up in my books. So Michelle, we're almost there. I've got a
We're not
feeling
there, are we, Michelle?
that we've made progress. I love technology.
Yo.
Hey Michelle, let's just talk and we'll ignore the echo. How does that sound?
Just ignore it. It's
Can
fine.
you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. I love technology.
Sweet as. Yo.
Okay. Thane, why don't you just ask a few questions?
Michelle, all you got to do, love, is turn the speaker off. So because you're hearing us in the past time, if you can do that,
Then she won't be able to hear us now. She needs to close the Facebook page that she's watching the live show on.
Turn the speaker off. So because you're hearing us. Do that.
I think the call of the
It's not
evening
radio.
was it's like being in it's Inception.
You know what? I'm just happy for Michelle just to sit there pretend Michelle's a cat sitting on the windowsill. Let's just do that and move on with the conversation.
I kind of like that.
Yeah,
Yes, that's it.
She's
absolutely.
flipping you the bird, dude.
Yeah.
In fact, let's just ignore Michelle. Just pretend she isn't there. Anyways, move on with the show, everybody. Stephen Gallagher says Benny's mum. Has that anything to do with anybody?
Well, this
I
isn't
don't
actually
think
my
so.
mum, but
Okay.
yeah.
Fair
This
enough.
is
She's
guys are a
like,
bit-
I'm not holding that computer anymore. I'm out.
You guys are a bit weirded by just leaving a person standing there, is it? Aren't
Yeah,
you?
because you're a particular kind of ruthless that I've never come upon ever in my life, except for you. That you find it comfortable.
Can I
genuinely
just stop you there?
comfortable.
I don't want to ruin the rest of the show by bloody Michelle having this inception loop going round and round and round and round. And us, and look, Michelle clearly looks 65. She's not 85. So, I mean, this is what we're dealing with here, with technology. So
Maybe it's the Wi-Fi. Why don't you just give her a break?
anyways, Michelle, we'll just pop you there.
It's just a teething. It's a teething. It's a teething difficulty. It's a technical.
We're just
glitch.
learning together. We're all learning together, and this is how we're gonna get there. And we're all on the same ride. But need bloody put Michelle on mute.
Michelle, give Michelle a wave, everyone. Give Michelle a wave. Here you are, Michelle.
Is Michelle?
Give you the finger.
Did you manage to close the Facebook
Here we go.
window?
She's just sent me a message to give to you. I will get in my power chair tomorrow night. That will make a difference. Oh.
Yeah, that would
Can
be
you
awesome.
ask Michelle? I know that you can hear us now. How much would you sell your disability pass for if you had to put a price on it? $1,000, $2,000? Just let us know.
That's priceless.
Now, guys, can I just say we have had a situation where a lot of single people have joined us. David Burns has tagged out. As soon as someone comes after David along the lines of, can
I see your Facebook? He's out.
Yeah, so he's gone. So he's not playing the game anymore. And
He'll
then
be back tomorrow night, though.
You'll be back. And then we've got Luke Dello, who I think in our first broadcast says he's single.
He said he's separated.
Oh, he's separated. So we don't know if he's single, but if he wants to pursue somebody, I'm happy to go and allowed to give him that time. Message in for Gavin. Tron, you're very patient, Sophia.
Thank you, Gavin. I feel seen.
Now, should we check in and unmute Michelle and just see if she's sorted some things out? Here we go.
Yeah,
Michelle, darling, what's happening?
You're very patient, Sophia. Thank you, Gavin. I feel seen. Hi,
Hello,
Michelle.
Michelle.
Unmute Michelle.
Are you enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, I am.
Michelle, darling.
Oh,
that's good.
What's your favorite pie?
Thank you, Gavin. I feel seen.
Favorite pie, Michelle?
Oh, and she said, my power chair is turbocharged and I can tilt and raise the chair at the same time.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yes, love it, love it. And then she's changed her name to Michelle. Mute your audio.
Oh no, I changed it to Michelle. Mute your audio.
Hey, Michelle, what's your favorite type of pie?
Potato top.
I've taken her off.
She's still muted. Okay.
Well, I'll speak for you,
Potato
Michelle.
top.
You
Oh,
just
it is
private
potato
chat me.
top. Oh yeah. Like the one from the bakery, from like the corner bakery.
Tell you what though, Michelle, for somebody in a wheelchair, it looks like she's washing her hair. Looks healthy.
Absolutely.
Well, for someone in a wheelchair, she must drive in.
She's got 2 arms, Thane, for God's sake.
Well, I'm saying that she's like, she's doing her hair, obviously. You wonder
Shampoo
about
and
people with
conditioner,
disabilities.
rinse and repeat, and even by the look of that hair, she even looks like she's going with it double toweling, maybe even using the blow wave.
I've known Thane a long time. Don't believe anything he tells you about me. Lol.
Hey, can I just let you in on a secret? I've known Michelle a very long time, and so I feel very comfortable saying these things because she knows I'm only joking.
That's
so
nice.
there you go.
So
So it may be shocking to you guys, but it's not to Michelle.
A
Now,
lamb and mint pie. But I suppose I just, tend to like a little bit of kindness, that's all.
yeah, fair enough. Luke Della wants to know who's the hairdresser for Michelle. Michelle, do you get your hair cut? I think you're still in Avondale, aren't you? Hey, Michelle, can you private message Sophia your phone number, and I'll give you a call on the phone. I can see that message, and then we'll actually have a bit of a chat to you that way. Then you can turn down that bloody speaker. We can have a little catch up. Everybody,
that's genius. That's genius because you can probably leave the camera on and actually get. You might still get. Anyway.
Can I just say, last chance to get in the draw for the lover pies now. So all you got to do is just text us in on the comments what your favourite pie is of all time, and you can make it up.
Jody said lamb and mint.
Similar here to Jokesy from Adam. Thank you, Adam. So
I've never had a lamb and mint pie. Yeah, she's going to. She's just said okay.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Hurry
I
up,
used to, comb my nana's hair. Can
we do it tomorrow night? I need to get some dinner. Lol. Yeah, absolutely. No problem.
Hey, did you just say you combed nana's hair? Oh my God.
I kind of want to comb Michelle's hair right now,
Love connection. Love connection.
I don't know, man. It looks soft.
Here we go. Thai green.
I've even got one of these cool ass combs.
You can, Michelle. You can add me on Facebook. Sorry, Benny. I'm getting private.
That brings me to a topic. I used to cut my grandmother's hair, and at the age of about 14, and I really got good at it. I cut her hair about 7 times. It's completely white, and I just kind of shaped it. She used to watch the news, and I just kind of shaped it. Like Helen Clark's and Jenny Shipley's and that type of shit.
Short.
So, short, very short.
I like Michelle's peeping. She's peeping up. She's keeping an eye on us. What are you doing down there?
The people are after a topic, guys. Luke Della goes, what's the topic?
Hey, I've got a suggestion. Can everybody just give us a quick yes if you're into it? I feel like the show's natural runtime is an hour and a half, not an hour, and not 2. How do you guys feel?
Yeah, definitely.
And also, we're going to have a Talkback show launch party, and I'll tell you where we're going to have it. Yeah, man. We're going to have it at Midnight Gardener. That's for bloody shit.
Yeah. We're going to just be stacking pizzas and just...
wontons, isn't it? Is it dumplings?
Oh, yeah. Wontons, dumplings.
Hey, Benny, because you're mobile, do you think if I gave you Michelle's address, do you think you would pop round to her house and just help her out with the sound for tomorrow's show? Maybe meet her?
Yeah. Well,
and put your hand through her hair, maybe?
Look, I'm in an undisclosed location right now.
What?
Could
So
be
I'm
it.
actually unable to basically, you know what it's like, the bubbles, right? Bubbles.
Oh, right. Of course, you'll be breaking the. I forget about it.
Yeah.
I forgot about it. Yeah.
Bubbles and shit, you know. So, but we can, once we finish this broadcast, maybe we can do a quick sort of tech sort
Yeah,
of
an online tech service.
yeah.
Because Michelle's just messaged me and said, I can hear all the voices in the room at once. It's very confusing. Lol. I can understand that would be very confusing.
Okay. So the reason being is that, you know, when you open up multiple tabs on a computer web page,
Oh,
one
yeah.
might be
Luke, thank
Facebook.
you.
The next one is this app, Streamlabs or StreamYards. So you've got multiple tabs open. So you're hearing the live show and you're also hearing this conversation, and that's creating an echo. So if you can close all your Facebook windows, that's going to shut down the live show that everyone else is watching. And this, what we're in, we see a different version of the live show on the back end, and then it's slightly delayed, and then it goes out onto the server.
Let's tune into old girl and see what she's happening in real life here. Let's see if she's listening to us on a loop again. Here we go.
We see a different version of the live show on the back end, and it's slightly delayed, and then it goes out onto the server.
What are you doing?
Let's tune into old girl.
Hey, can you hear us? How you going?
You can hear us, but she's also, you're caught up in that loop, Michelle, still.
Look, Thane, why don't you just email her the link and she can shut down the Facebook thing? But she's hungry. She's going to go get some dinner and do it tomorrow.
All right, get out of here.
Okay.
Hey, so we've got 3 $25 vouchers. We are going to give those away tomorrow because I can't let the pies and the vouchers collide. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Well, I think Luke's offering that for our launch party.
Oh shit! Is that all? I'm expecting at least $1,000 tab for launch. Come on, guys.
Yeah, but plus the giveaway and plus sponsoring the show. So, you know.
What?
Oh, fantastic. Jared made pies. We spoke to him last night. What was it? The brisket.
Yeah. So, Zared, I wonder if you could jump on again, Zared, and walk us through the pies, or just bring us up to date on what you're doing.
DM'd you a pie photo.
Oh, God.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Stacey knows where it's at.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing.
Okay, so what I was thinking is, I mean, you're going to do a promotion for tomorrow's show.
Yeah.
How about you put an ad on Facebook Marketplace and promote the show on there? Free
Is it just for couches? Oh, thank you, Luke.
Fuck, Luke's really coming through tonight, isn't he? Shit, good on you. He must be drinking. He's drunk.
No, he only drinks on Tuesday night.
It's not. Yep, it's Thursday.
Hey, I'll tell you what, though. Let's go and, while we're speaking about Luke, hold there, everybody. Let's go and have a look at the New Zealand Herald. Luke seems to be the guy who, you know, after talking to us on Friday, Tuesday, whatever day it was, Luke ended up in the paper today. So he was in the New Zealand Herald, and so he was talking.
That makes sense.
You know, and I'll just check. No one wants premium. Where is he? And so, yeah, if you wonder what Luke Dillo looks like or blah, 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 he's speaking about hospitality. He doesn't want to pay the GST because these guys are suffering. And so what he's suggesting on the show the other day, the government finance minister is saying, no way, Jose, that ain't going to fly. I can't find it. But anyways. Good,
yeah, but that's what they always say.
Where's the search? We just go Luke Dillo. Luke Dillo. You know what? It's about time. I gave a story to News Hub, and they were like, they did a little bit in their news, and I thought it was just going to be a dead story. But nah. As it turns out, the Herald have picked it up, which is bloody good. So we're only here for pictures of Luke, to be honest. Let's see if we got... You guys can see this okay?
No.
It's just loading up.
God, it takes
Is
so
that
long,
image
doesn't
there?
it?
Oh, infographic. Okay.
Hang on. Sorry, everybody. This is just annoying.
Oh, Michelle says, can I say good night, folks, please? Absolutely, you can. Feel free to leave when you're ready. Go and get yourself something to eat, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you later, Michelle. This is Luke's price. This is called Midnight Gardener, everybody. Yep. And then he's going on about how everyone's going to suffer and blah, blah, blah. And then I think there's another picture of him down here somewhere. Oh, this lady's from the Restaurant Association or some association. Skip past her. And there's another great shot of him. Nah, they got rid of it. Okay. Next. But anyways, he was on the
Bye,
paper. We all saw
Michelle.
Midnight Gunner there.
She's just messaged and said goodbye to
Well, let's
everybody.
unmute her and say goodbye properly. See ya.
Nah,
Oh.
she's
I
out.
think she just dropped out.
She's gone. Hang on. Oh, look who it is.
Mm.
Tom Rutherford's joined us on the show. Hang on there, Tom. How are you, mate?
Well,
All right?
hello.
How are
Mate,
you?
Hello from
How's-
Sydney.
I'm on the buttons tonight, Tom, so I'm a little bit slow. Hold the line, everybody. Let me get the
What
Luke
buttons?
Dello thing. Oh, I'm pushing all these messages up and on and stuff like that. There's a lot of callers, a lot of people sending us messages, which is quite good. He's the Blues
Yeah, I
Clues
saw
guy.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty cool.
Oh,
Oh,
mate. So
thanks.
everybody, this is Tom Rutherford. He's our caller from Australia currently. Are you in a lockdown? What's your situation right now?
Yeah.
Well, our situation is getting better. We're going to be out of lockdown pretty soon, which is nice.
Is it end of October?
Mid, I think, for the looks.
Awesome.
very
Yeah.
nice.
They just released some restriction information today, didn't they?
They did, yeah. Yeah,
Hmm.
so it looks like we're going to be sitting a lot better, which is our situation is not bad to start with, but looks like by the 16th of October we will be pretty much free, which is nice.
Amazing.
Well, based on double vax, exactly. Thanks, Eddie.
Oh,
So
that's
if
pretty
you're
good.
double vaccinated, you're good to go. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Go to restaurants, get your hair cut, do all that shit, you know? Yeah.
I'm ready for that. I know it's only
Yeah.
been 3 weeks, but
It's
I'm ready
weird.
for that.
Now, excuse me, everyone. I've got to go wee. We're back in a second. You guys take it.
He is crazy. So,
He
so
is a
He
madman.
leaves
can
two
you
reasons.
tell me,
Please or beer.
your platform, what you're doing here is interesting at best.
At best.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. I've chimed back in. What? So what is it about?
Well, really, I think it's just conversation. It's some community. It's a little bit of getting to know other people outside of your normal day to day. It's just
Yeah.
a little bit of a friendly environment to have a wee chat and talk about the world. And I think it's quite nice. It happened by accident, really, because Thane was originally, well, he wasn't doing any radio. And I said to him, you really need to just like do something, just start your own show where you can, because he's always saying something about world events or whatever. He's a news hound. And I was like, you've got to just talk about it with somebody. Why don't you do a little show or something? He was like, yeah, good idea. So he was waiting for Bomber Bradbury to do the show with him on, what was it, Monday. And Bomber didn't turn up, and I saw his little face at the table there with all his setup, and he had his microphone, and I felt a bit sorry for him. And I said, oh, I'll come and sit with you for a wee bit, and then now we're here.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
But Tom's on his phone or something. I think he's ignoring me.
Oh, yes, so
Yeah,
Tom's he's reading messages, obviously. So the
Cool.
show goes on. I think we've had a very good show. It started off with the lovely lady, with Rebekah Campbell, who didn't give us a book giveaway. It ended with trying to get Steve and Sarah together. That never
Yes.
happened. And then we tried to get Steve and somebody else. Then David Burns tried to pipe in. Then he got scared off because it got a little bit real. And then we ended up getting Luke Dello for 3 $25 vouchers to give away for our Big Friday show tomorrow. Open
It's
line
not bad.
talkback.
Oh, is that what that's for? So we're giving those away tomorrow. Is that what those are for?
Instant. Anyone who makes it on the on screen, like Benny Boy is doing right now, gets a voucher.
Ooh.
Limited to 3 vouchers. Callers.
Okay,
Freaking awesome.
we'll take it.
Freaking
Yeah.
awesome. And of course, we had Michelle coming in on the show, and she joined us as well for a moment there.
But
It was
guys,
grand.
guys, we don't want to be plagued by old people. God bless Tom. Michelle and Chevy's fantastic. But, if you're not technically savvy, don't try. It just gets boring.
Don't say that. We are learning together.
I
as a
don't want to put anybody
community.
off. But as
Where's the photo of the pie?
Oh, right. You want the DMs and the. Hang on, hold that, everybody. Now I've got to go and do some stuff. Tom's back.
Oh, exciting
we go.
times, and it's been working out pretty interesting. I mean, you had the big show with the Newland sort of terror
Scenario.
show, and then you've had
Welcome back,
the Hospo show. Now we've had the Love Connection show. So you're
It's
sort of
just,
getting these sort of
we go where it takes us. Oh, yum.
Yeah.
And that's
And
what I like about it.
and
I like
every
that it's
show
up
is
to us.
interconnected by the mighty pie.
Yeah.
Now, Tom, is
Running
the
theme.
pie a big deal in Australia? Because we just had somebody, we give away pies every night thanks to Love a Pie. We also, people are sending shots of their actually homemade pies. Is it only a New Zealand thing, or you got a very popular pie culture over there?
Well, interesting if you ask me that question, because I think the pie is New Zealand might think it's a New Zealand thing, but it's an Australasian thing.
Okay. Isn't it from the UK, though?
With the thing in the middle of it is huge.
The filling.
Yeah, absolutely. A pie is a very unique Australasian thing.
Mm.
Yeah, we got to arm wrestle you for that, mate, because we've got pie awards. We've got, there's three things people like over here. That's beer, pies, and fried eggs. And we do all very, very, very well.
My grandfather was actually the winner of the pie awards many times running.
See?
Yeah.
Huge baker.
Yeah. So the pie thing is a very Australasian thing.
Okay.
Did it originate in England, though? Because don't they have like the pie and
the pasty?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Well,
And they've got
pasty
the
sounds a bit
Yorkshire
French,
pudding
though.
thing.
Yeah, they're Cornish, I think. The pasties are Cornish.
It's a well,
which is like a samosa or something, isn't it?
No. Well, it's like a samosa. It's all about how you form the pastry around the inside. But the pie, pasty, they're pretty much similar. So,
Have you ever
More of
tasted
a
a
puff
kangaroo
sort of-
pie?
never.
No.
Kangaroo.
I love a bacon and egg pie.
Nasty. It's like was it like in New Zealand? It's like eating deer, I suppose.
It's a very gamey, dark meat. I have been kangaroo shooting in Australia, and huge beast.
But they're huge. They stand up like big boxes, don't they? They got very
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would not want to get in a tussle with a kangaroo. They're powerful, powerful beast.
No, definitely not.
Absolutely.
Definitely not.
And you don't see them
Good
hanging up
dog
on
tucker.
walls, do you?
Kangaroos? No.
Yeah. You see like a moose.
Yeah, they're
See
not
a
really a
stag.
trophy animal. They're more
You
of
see
a
a
sort
trophy
of
animal.
a
You don't
rodent.
see a kangaroo. Why not? They beat you down.
Yeah.
A roost skull.
What do we got else here? We got some messages coming through from a guy called Pissing on George Floyd's Grave. He says Christchurch mosque shooting type.
Oh, you might want to pull that down.
Pull that one
Oh
down.
no, we're not going to have that sort of shit on our show.
Oh no, boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
we've
think
got
that
Get
might
outta
be one
here.
of those sort of ultra.
We're being targeted by a troll.
Alt-right white.
Yeah, we are
Yeah.
being targeted by a troll. That's crazy.
Well, we're popular. We've been targeted by a troll.
What's it? Yeah,
What are you
popular?
What?
are
Say
you
that again,
broadcasting on Facebook? Was that a YouTube or a Facebook one?
So we are
it was
broadcasting
YouTube.
on YouTube. Oh, right, it's a YouTube
I
comment.
think it
Oh, so
was
this
a YouTube comment
no,
Yeah.
okay.
because it had the emblem.
So someone's
Cool.
put power.
Okay,
Yeah,
get rid of this dude.
You might want to
ASAP.
pull that one down
Let's put that
because
down.
there
Yeah.
is problematic content in the profile pic.
So our YouTube feed, right, is up there like with Twitter. So that YouTube is definitely where the weirdos hang out, and that's like likens itself to Twitter. There's a lot of angry people on Twitter. So
Twitter
a
is
lot of
just so
incels.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Well,
A lot of incels.
Right.
Say that again, Tom.
Twitter's about opinion.
Yeah.
Well,
true.
everyone has an opinion, but they're very aggressive, aren't they? It's like an argument platform, a micro argument.
Absolutely. Twitter's an opinion platform.
Hey, that guy that was on breakfast television, Stefanovic, he's a New Zealander. We can claim him. And he went over there because we thought there was no future for that guy. He had zero talent. Then he went on and became a legend of breakfast morning television. And then he kind of got his ass kicked in the ratings and he got let go. And then they brought him back. How's he going?
So there's two issues here with that conversation. So parochial New Zealanders will claim anything they can. First,
This guy's on the wrong show. This guy's on the wrong show.
Ian.
We're next door neighbours. What are we on Twitter?
No, I'm a Kiwi, and Zealanders are naturally parochial, and
what's parochial mean?
Wider, shorter, taller than everybody else in the world. However,
okay, yes.
To answer Thane's question, Carl Stefanovic, is he Kiwi? I'm not sure he is.
Yeah, no, he is. So he started here. Oh, you know what? Actually, he could have been Australian, come over here to get some experience, and then went back to Australia.
Yeah, so I'm not sure he is, but he's a pretty experienced showman, and he does a pretty good job. He's very connected, and that's why he's got his job.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Got a little message here. Yeah, we claimed the Bledisloe Cup 23 years ago and didn't give it back. Classic.
Ooh.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Oh God! But you know what? Sorry.
I said we should get David Burns on the show.
He was here and then he ran off when we decided to pair him with somebody. Someone was interested in him and we mentioned it and we said, can we have a look at your Facebook? And he scuttled away.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Well, you know what? He is, Joe Walsh wrote a song about him, ordinary average guy. He's the guy you kind of go, he's got so much potential. Oh, David. But yeah, no, he scurried off back home, wasn't having any of it. But the good news is David's on the show tomorrow. We're going to have a little bit of a chat about radio and stuff like that.
Is he going to sing a song? I heard him singing a song the other day.
I hope so. You know what? With a guitar and the right tune, he is a very good entertainer.
He's very good. Yeah. He wrote a beautiful song for my sister.
Oh,
that's right.
That's nice.
It's called Lovely. Ask him to sing that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to see the guy cry, you know.
Why did he write your sister a song?
Well, how did we get here, Tom? How did we get here? So he was married to Tom's sister and not married anymore or something like that.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I didn't know the connection. Okay, that makes sense.
So I know Tom through David, so yeah. And it's nice though Tom's joined the conversation, which I think is bloody good.
It's lovely. It's nice to have you, Tom.
It's a nice connection back to New Zealand, and I think Dave's a pretty interesting person. A bit quirky at best, I suppose. And introduced me to Thane, and I quite like the way that you guys do this. It's very nice.
Oh, thank you. Gotta love a bit of quirky, though, don't you?
Oh,
I do.
Right. I think.
Absolutely, you got to.
Gotta be in there.
I got to say, Tom, we are off now. We're going to go and watch something on. We got Neon here. That Sky's trying to save its business.
No, we're not watching that.
What?
No, it's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, right.
Do you guys know what it is tonight?
No.
Well, so you guys are. When are you on? I picked it up.
Oh, every night Monday to Saturday at 9 o'clock. It was going to be an hour, but we found that the natural time is an hour and a half. So we're going to do 9 till 10:30.
Well, I'll check in when I can.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Thank you, mate.
I like it.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Looking forward to meeting you.
Yeah, totally.
And you.
Sorry, and you too.
Get out of here. Thanks very much, Tom. See you soon. Okay, mate. So, yeah, he's a nice guy.
You keep cutting him off.
Oh,
I
no,
think
he's still there. There he is. Still there. Oh, look at his
Oh,
hand.
okay.
It's still on, Tom.
Okay.
It's still on.
I'm
sorry,
looking
Thane
forward
was
to
very
meeting you at the
rude and he
church.
cut you off.
Sorry?
I'm looking forward to meeting you at the church.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Chapel Bar. And Bistro. Fantastic. Hey, can I just say, Tom, because I always say as soon as you leave, I always go, that guy's a Michelin chef. Are you a Michelin chef or you know Michelin chefs?
Well, do I have a Michelin star? No. Have I worked in restaurants that have Michelin stars? Yes.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
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 It's really different being a chef to just loving cooking, isn't it? It's such an art form, getting everything done in the right timing and mass cooking. It's just like,
Yeah. Well, planning, knowing what you need to do when, and it's cooking. My world works in seconds. Most worlds work in hours or days.
Yeah. Mm.
So if I want to cook something, it literally works in seconds. So
see, I love cooking, but I could never, I couldn't do it in a restaurant scenario.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I like the lenience of being able to do it at home and, relax. Kudos to you.
It's also timing.
Yeah.
So if you want to cook a chicken with pesto and a pasta, the pasta needs to be cooked and the chicken needs to be cooked and the pesto needs to be made, and then you need to put it together at the same time.
That's true.
But if you got that one piece, and then you add another pasta dish or another chicken dish or another meat dish, in a restaurant, you're working in really microseconds.
And also you've got like 30 items on the menu at any one time. So it's like you're not making a pasta for 7, you're making 30 different meals for mind blowing.
What do you do for complaints? Have you ever had a complaint at a high level? Has anyone been some really fussy, finicky person? Because at a takeaway or at a cafe or in just downstairs in the hotel lobby, they'll just give you shit or you can take it back. But what about at a high level? How do you handle this is not what I ordered, sir?
Well, Thane, a good question. There's two approaches to it. So you get aggressive and you go, "You're wrong, I'm right."
Yeah.
All right. And you go, "You don't like it? That's fine. Don't come back."
What a great way to deal with it.
No, it's not exactly. Or you can say, "I'm hearing your story. What's your problem? Why don't you like it? How can I fix it?" Yeah, it's the restaurant industry is a very difficult business.
It cranks in Sydney, though. It does very well. There's so many amazing restaurants in Australia, Melbourne and Sydney.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But it's like I see them like the Las Vegas casinos. You know how they just get bigger and bigger every year. Can even Sydney can that continue to go on? Because you've got these big, beautiful palaces. You got pushing the boat out when it comes to new and extraordinary ways of serving up the same shit, and you got crazy prices. Can that keep on going, bigger and better?
I was watching the TV tonight because we are about to come out of lockdown, where the restaurants are able to open, albeit one person per 4 square meters, I think it is. Which is pretty brutal for the restaurants. So can we come out of it bigger than better? Yeah. Look, it's a passionate business.
Yeah.
People that do it love it.
I mean,
I've done it forever and I've loved it. Am I glad that I don't have a restaurant right now? Absolutely.
Totally.
You know, I feel really sorry for those businesses that have it.
Where can a restaurant pivot to? I mean, what can you do? Do you close down? Do you wait it out, or how do you pivot online?
Thane, perfect segue. So
That's what I do, mate. That's what I do.
I've got a couple of answers here.
Okay.
So I have been working on an app ever since the close down last year called Halo Dining.
Okay.
Look it up.
Yeah. Well
So
done.
Halo Dining is an app that allows a diner in New Zealand or Australia or anywhere in the world to be able to, with the geotag of time, date, and location, find a restaurant that will come to them and cook inside their home.
Wow, that's cool. How
Yeah,
good is that?
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
Fantastic.
it is finally finished, and we're launching. And by the way, sadly, I'm quite thankful that we've had this second wave, quite aggressive wave in Australia, because the restaurants need what I've got.
Am I showing my screen? I'm attempting it. Is it working?
I
Oh,
can't
you
see.
want to share? Hang on. So you're having a look, are you? You have to press share. Have you got share there? No.
Yeah, I did. I think it's being a
so
wee bit
Halo
finicky.
is amazing.
It looks beautiful.
It is amazing. It is literally. So on the website, you can say, I want that day, that time, and then you can invite your guests on the app. You can share the cost, and you can book your meals, and everybody can order their meals separately, just like a restaurant experience.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
So when are you going to launch?
Well, we have launched. Sadly, in Australia, we're in lockdown, so that's it. Exactly.
You said it's like Uber Eats, but not Uber Eats.
Oh no, it's much bigger than Uber Eats. This
Right.
is dine at your favourite restaurant at home.
Yeah.
There it is. We've got it on screen, mate. I don't know if you can see
Yeah.
that. But it is. Yeah.
Yeah, cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, very
Okay.
cool.
Come on, load up.
Yeah.
And so this is available for New Zealand as well.
Look, it's available anywhere in the world. In fact, I mentioned to Thane, early this year, I think, late last year, when we were talking about our what do you call it? Our new thing we're doing.
Yeah.
And you had a term for it, which is pretty cool. And I said, I want you to promote this.
Yeah. Totally.
I need somebody in New Zealand to to take this up and promote it.
I tell you what. You know what I think we could do here? We could come live from an actual dinner, thanks to the Halo app, and just watch it. We could do a
That would
show
be fun.
across a cool chef making dinner for a group of people. How good is that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're talking.
Going to somebody's house and doing a dinner on Halo. So, yeah.
No worries. Well,
Amazing. So essentially, the gist would be that you have a dinner party at your house, and then everybody can order their own.
Yeah.
meal.
Yeah. Online, done separately.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Feedback
Because
here, epic.
at the moment, I'm not sure about New Zealand, but we can't go to restaurants.
No, we can't leave our houses unless it's for a wee walk.
Yeah. A wee walk.
Yeah.
That's
all we've got. You may laugh, Tom. That's all we've got. We've got to walk around the block.
No coffee.
No coffee, no nothing.
I know. I heard this.
Nothing.
Your lockdown is ridiculous.
It's so
It's
strict.
absurd.
It is so strict. And it feels like like it's only been 3 weeks, so you do feel a little bit silly having a whinge, but at the same time, it just feels so intensive, and especially when you've got kids and they're just kind of bored and irritated, and it's
Yeah, I get it.
you know, you're saying you live your life in seconds. We're living our life like every day is a year.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I'm referring to seconds in restaurant world, but in Sydney currently, we can do most things. We can Manly Beach, as I said the other night, is crazy busy. You know, it's not so bad. It really isn't so bad.
No, you guys have got a pretty relaxed, excuse me, a relaxed level. Well, you don't have levels, but it's probably like a level 2 for New Zealand, level 2 or 3.
I'm not sure what that means, but yeah.
Means you can go out, you can exercise, you can pick up contactless coffee and food. And yeah, Adam, I agree with you. The weather is rubbish. I'm over it as well, because for the last like 3 or 4 days, we haven't even been able to sneak in our wee walks.
Yeah, it's been
Well, I
horrible,
suppose we
hasn't
could
it?
if we had a raincoat on, you know, you were so inclined, but I'm not. So
Yeah. certainly. Well, guys, it's been a fantastic show tonight. We've had a great time. We've had so many guests on. So this is obviously working. It's a thing now, and we're here every Monday to Saturday from 9 p.m. We're going to be hooking up a deal with a Halo dining app. So look out for some more details. Tom, nice talking to you.
Good
I'm giving the
idea.
big wind up now. Yeah, I'm going to go and drink some more beer and watch TV. So that's my night.
we're going to
But,
go watch 9 Perfect Strangers.
9 Perfect Strangers with Nicole Kidman. Now, she originally came from New Zealand, I believe, from Rotorua. Then she went off.
Nothing like a parochial Kiwi.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God. Right.
Sweet,
And on that
all right,
note,
mate. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Tom.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to
See
see
you
you
later.
soon.
We'll
Okay,
chat soon.
bye.